there's also a lot of drama going on. So good morning and welcome to Sports Extra. I'm Bethany Pryor.
In Lavino, I'm Bethany Pryor, reporting.
Fans are looking forward to March when they come right back to Lenovo Stadium to compete on the ice, where they're representing North Carolina. Boshamer Stadium was packed on Friday when the third-ranked Diamond Heels hosted the second-ranked Georgia Tech in a thrilling first game. How do you feel we ended up in this situation based on what you claimed in a lawsuit against the Board of Trustees regarding Belichick's hiring process? On September 27th, 2024, the Watauga River would have been 10 feet over my head. I'm here in Paris at the 2024 Olympics, and I spoke to Ava Jean Cutlip. This weekend was hot, and so was the women's lacrosse team. They faced number 21 Pittsburgh on Saturday.
There is one of two Olympic Flames located in Cortina and Milan for the Winter Olympics of 2026.
To end our show, we want to take time to support an important cause that can be spotted around campus and the country. Paige Miller reports about the Live Like Braun Foundation. In Milan, I'm Bethany Pryor, reporting. In Valley Cruces, North Carolina, I'm Bethany Pryor, reporting. This area was underwater on September 27th. Hurricane Helene left this town destroyed. Students didn't go to school for over a month, but 19 students from Watauga High School joined together despite the devastation to tell the story of Helene on the stage.
I remember exactly where I was when it happened.
The Pioneer Playmakers compete in the North Carolina Theater Conference every year. This time, the troupe prepared to tell the story of generational families in Appalachia. But when Helene destroyed their community, the Playmakers knew they needed to pivot.
Surge is written, conceived, directed by this year's Pioneer Playmaker Ensemble. And it tells the story of three families who we see snippets of before Helene hits Western North Carolina. Then we see what happens to them during the storm. And then we see, again, snippets of what happens to them afterwards.
The Playmakers carefully created the show to accurately tell their own stories and share the experiences of so many from Western North Carolina.
I talked to a woman, and she had a friend, and her friend experienced Sutton's journey in real life. She ended up in a river, and she had to climb a tree to get out of the way of the water. I don't know, I've just never done Sutton's journey to see that. I don't even know what I was thinking before when I did it, because now I imagine her.
Mama, please come get me. Mama! Mama!
Every time we perform, we hear these stories from people. And people's reaction to the story itself is visceral.
Trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze.
They captured basically all the emotions of being here when that event happened.
Just 28 days before their competition, the students began spending countless hours writing and rehearsing the show. Then after spending so much time in the theater, the Playmakers would leave to help volunteer in the community.
What we're writing is what we're living through, and how we're coping with it is just bringing us all together and creating a bond that I don't think can be replicated.
Hold your breath, it's a long way down.
After winning the regional and state competitions, the Playmakers brought Surge to the national stage. The Playmakers left the national competition with the Judge's Choice Award, honors for outstanding ensemble, and 3 Playmakers were recognized for their outstanding performances. But Surge was more than a show for these high schoolers. It was part of their healing process, bringing the ensemble closer than ever.
In the river to pray.
This has been the most beautiful experience that I have been a part of so far ever in my life, and it will nothing will top this.
It wasn't winning these competitions that the Playmakers cared most about. It was telling the story of their community, the story of those who lost everything, and bringing people together through their art.
It just gave just sort of more of a global awareness in our community about everything that we went through. It just made the whole community feel like, oh, we were in this together.
In Boone, North Carolina, I'm Bethany Pryor, reporting. Carla Overbeck experienced huge success as a coach and player on the soccer field. Her daughter, Carson, has translated that into volleyball. After playing 4 years here at the University of North Carolina, she's now taking on the role of coach.
She wasn't on the court all the time, and so I think her lens of how she viewed the game, like she was always looking at it more like a coach would look at it.
Coach Mike Shaw knew Carson would make an incredible coach because of the type of teammate she was, which was true because of the lessons she learned from her mom, Olympic and World Cup champion soccer player Carla Overbeck.
She taught me that like no one's gonna remember your stats, like no one's gonna remember how many digs I had in a game or aces or if I went in, like they're gonna remember how I was as a teammate, how I was as a leader, like my relationship with them. The relationships you build are gonna last for the rest of your life, so don't get caught up in the stuff that doesn't matter.
If someone came to her and said, oh, you know, I'm bummed, I should have played, I want to transfer, whatever, I mean, she could be like, look at me, you know, I've been here for 4 years. And have gotten on the court very limited minutes, and I'm still here, and you can still make it a positive experience.
Going from teammate to coach isn't the easiest transition, but Carson's incredible leadership on the court made the transition easy for everyone involved with UNC volleyball.
In timeouts, when she was on the court, she always makes sure she's doing her job, make sure she's making sure everyone around her is doing their job. She's a really good verbal leader. Like, she always just knew what to say, and I think that's really hard as a leader. I think you can do your job and like have other people follow by example, but like saying the right thing is hard, and she does that really well.
People are going to remember just the person that you were, the kind of teammate that you were, and so I just try to encourage her to be a great teammate and work as hard as she can all the time, because that's something you can always control is your attitude and how hard you work.
She's incredibly selfless, so when you have the kind of teammate like that, I think that makes for best coaches as well.
Carla Overbeck experienced immense success right here at Dorrance Field when she played soccer at Carolina. Now she coaches just down Tobacco Road at Duke University and led them to their Final Four run last season. Carson Overbeck hopes that she can bring the same success to Carolina volleyball as coach.
Seeing someone coach players like that and be a person who can not only make them better soccer players, but better people in general, that definitely had a huge impact on me. And I don't know, just it was really inspiring to see her be that influential in people's lives.
In Chapel Hill, I'm Bethany Pryor, reporting.